My name is Carolyn and I'm with the Wise Move AZ team and Realty ONE Group. Thank you for joining me for the 11th video of our frequently asked questions about Anthem series. Today's question is, what's the best time to buy a home in Anthem? The answer to this question depends on a lot of different factors, but two of the big ones are prices and inventory. With respect to prices, depending on the source that you use and the method of calculation, house prices are up between 5 and 7% over the past 12 months. All indications are that they will continue to rise for the foreseeable future. So understand that when I say they're up 5 to 7%, I don't mean that they're up a certain percentage each month and it continues every month to grow that way. It's a matter of averages. And so what's important is that you know the pricing changes on a micro or a monthly level. What's the ebb and flow? When are they high? When are they low? And so we studied it. And we have some tips for you. It turns out that looking at both 2016 and 2017 numbers, the months where the prices were lowest, so technically the right time to buy a house, were February and September. And so it seems that those might be the right months, but you need to keep in mind that it takes 30 to 45 days to close a transaction. So if you want to buy a house in February when the prices tend to be lower, you need to begin your negotiations in December and have them done in January. And if you want to buy in September, you back that one out as well. You need to start your negotiations near the end of July and have them finished in August so that you can close in September. So most realtors will tell you that summers are slow, and so they're partially right. Just keep in mind what I said about starting your negotiations and you'll be fine. So with respect to the inventory in Anthem, home inventory in Anthem followed the same general curve as inventory for the state of Arizona. So what happens is we normally start the year out with relatively low inventory. That number increases through January all the way through till April, and then it begins to taper off. But again, as with prices, the inventory ebbs and flows over the months. So it's important that you watch what's happening on a month-to-month basis. An interesting thing happened in 2017. Inventory levels fell uncharacteristically low, and by 2018, January 2018, they hadn't recovered, and in fact, even by April 2018, they hadn't recovered. But the interesting thing that happened there was that home sales, the number of home sales that happened over that period of time, was only 1% lower than the same period of time in 2017. That means that we must have sort of sold some of that backlog of inventory that wasn't really moving. Also, over that period of time, the price of homes were 7.8% higher than they were during those same 4 months in 2017. So there's definitely an increase that's happening here. But what I can tell you about the numbers that I found overall in Anthem is that the market is brisk and active all year long. There doesn't appear to be a best time to buy in Anthem other than possibly February and September. It's really always a good time to buy in Anthem. What you need is a realtor who knows the market, studies the market, knows when the months are good and when the months are not as good, and who will work in your corner to negotiate the best deal for you. I was an attorney before I became a realtor and spent a whole career negotiating contracts. We know that we, the Anthem AZ team, can negotiate the best contract for you throughout the year. Well, that's it for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of our Frequently Asked Questions About Anthem series. We put out new videos every Sunday and Thursday. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook at WiseMoveAZ to stay up to date on all things Anthem and real estate. And remember, if you or anyone you know is looking to buy or sell a home, please give us a call. It's always the right time to make a wise move with the WiseMoveAZ team.